It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it comes your way next.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Antonio Gibson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by someone approaching a decade in the league now, Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett has seen some adversity in this league, occasional starting opportunities as well, and he's hung around because he knows how to take care of the football. He can still throw it deep with the best of them, but he's the type of guy you just trust. You trust that he can come in, that he can manage the offense, and he can win a game if needed.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Got him in over the middle, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Brissett now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. They get 22 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun now for Brissett. Pulled in by Bourne. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Off the play fake, Brissett. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
To the air yet again, Brissett. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, Brissett. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Fourth down's going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the first time. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
The numbers from a season ago for Trevor Lawrence, pretty emblematic of that up-and-down season for Jacksonville. Over 4,000 yards and 21 touchdowns, but 14 interceptions has got to be cleaned up for this team to play above the 500 ball they did a year ago. Trevor's athleticism, Trevor's arm is off the charts. Now he and his team got to put it all together consistently.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finding Davis. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lawrence looking to throw. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. Down the left sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Cam Little to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Going play action here, Brissett. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Brissett with it on first. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lawrence working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
This, our last play of the quarter. On first down, it's Brissett. He's on the move. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Quick hitter complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Brissett. He's got it, room to run. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Brissett to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 16 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Patriots pushing for a score before the break. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Brissett. This one finds Osborne. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Sly to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Devin Duvernay to return it. Return's looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw, Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got him in, it's Thomas. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Forced out to his... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Patriots out in front. Now we'll send you down I-95 a couple hours to Orlando, depending on traffic. And we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Jukes one defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They send a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Davis there to grab it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Trying it right side with ETN. Escapes a defender. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 17, finding Davis. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They'll run, ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. That one splits the uprights, and we're all tied up. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Patriots and Jacoby Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Brissett. To the sideline, and it is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Patriots pushing to get within range for a game winner. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Brissett to throw. That one complete to Stevenson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kid, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Here's the throw on the out route, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. Sending a receiver left. They go right back to ETN. And he's brought down for a loss. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. ETN gets it on the draw. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now to throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.